Welcome to Lakeshore RV. I'll be showing you through your cyclone today. In your front compartments here, in the left front, you're gonna have 12-volt deep cell battery underneath this box. You're gonna have your hydraulic fluid. You're gonna have a few fuses in here, as well as a light up here. It is like a push button light. There's a button in the center here that will turn it on. And your bottom compartment over here on the front cap, you're gonna have your generator. Now your generator is gonna have breakers and breakers here, and the prime, which is at the toggle down here, and start, push and hold. So to disperse power from your generator to your camper, these breakers have to be on. Now if you run 2 ACs and a hair dryer and it pops, something is not running now, come check these breakers here. If it's like that, you gotta turn one of those big items off, and then you can turn it over. Push and hold prime for 5 seconds, and then push and hold start for 5 seconds until it starts. Now if you're running out of fuel, you have to push and hold prime longer. To stop it is the same as the prime button. You'll push and hold. Check your oil is going to be over here in the yellow cap. So coming up over here on the front cap here, you're going to have this toggle switch here. This toggle switch is going to control the front cap lights, which are going to be the LED lights right on the front. So right now they're off. Now they're on. They're going to be right on the edge of the cyclone. Word cyclone. Right below it, you're going to have a leveling panel here. This is going to be the most common one you'll use. Right now it does not have power to it. So you can walk by and tap it, nothing will happen. Now this is a light, this green LED will glow as soon as you push up and down at the exact same time. And then let go. So 1, 2, let go, there's a green light. Now the up and down is going to control just the front jacks. Auto level, after you're disconnected from your truck and your truck's pulled away, hit auto level, that's going to level out your unit. Hitch height there. The hitch height is going to remember that height that you had right before you hit auto level, and that's where it will go to. A retract all is going to bring up all your jacks after you're connected to your truck. No automatically timeout, so you don't have to worry about shutting it off. Here is going to be stickers on the driver's side. Front, you're going to have VIN, model, tire pressure, everything you need to know right here. You're going to have right past this door, you're going to have 2 30-pound LP tanks, both full. The regulator is going to be on the passenger side. In the compartment right to the right of it, you're going to have a pass-through compartment as well as your water hookup. That top compartment accesses into this pass-through. It's a 3-way access. Right below it, you're going to have a sewer hose, 50 to 30 amp adapter, 30 to 15 amp adapter. Here, right in the same compartment, you're going to have 4 inlets for cable. Right below it, you're going to have your inlet for water. You're going to put your water hose in here. This knob here pointed to what you would like to do. If you're going to fill your tank on the unit, you're going to go to tank fill. Now, if you want to use the water that's in the tank, you got to go to dry camping. City fixtures, of course, is going to be using the water right off the water hose without needing a water pump. Winterization to point it down. Right past here, you're going to have outdoor shower, hot and cold. Right below it, you're going to have an inlet for satellite right here. Right to the right is going to be a black tank flush. You're going to have 2 of these on your unit. One's going to be for the back bathroom, one's going to be for the front bathroom here. This is going to clean out your black tank, so before you hook a water hose up here, make sure your valves are open and you're connected to the ground. If you have a full black tank and your valves are closed and you put more water in the tank, you got a problem coming out your toilet. Right to the right here, you're going to have a lot of these lights throughout your unit. It's going to be a button right in the center. You'll push to turn them on. You're going to see a lot of them throughout your unit. Here, we are going to, your front poles are right past this door. Here. You'll be inside there. Right underneath this slide out here, you're going to have your sewer connection for the front bathroom. Right above the axles is going to be your water heater, as well as your furnace exhaust careful before you light your furnace. Make sure nothing's leaning here. It will start on fire. Right to the rear of the axle here, you're gonna have your rear bathroom connection, as well as the rear black tank flush. Your pulls for your rear bathroom are past this door. You're gonna have two inlets for fuel. The front inlet's gonna be for the generator. The rear inlet's gonna be for your auxiliary nozzle that's inside this cabinet here. That cabinet is controlled, that nozzle is controlled by beyond this cabinet here, and a switch. To the last part on this driver's side, you're gonna have your power cord, the power reel. So you'll use this switch here to reel it up. Make sure it's nice and tight reel. Just know if you let go of that switch in 2 seconds, it will go back to freewheel, so you can pull it out if you don't like the way it's sitting. Here's gonna be your ladder, scene light there for hooking up. You have a rear porch awning, as well as the rear porch will drop down, as well as the ramp. It's all in one. Here, coming to the garage door on the passenger side. This is gonna be the last door you come out of and the first door you go in. So now to bring your slides out or in, again, this slide, these steps have to be up, bringing out this slide, or bringing this slide in. This slide is controlled from inside this garage door. I'll show you here in a minute. Now the bedroom slide that's on the driver's side is controlled by a panel that's in the living room. So we'll get to more of that when we get inside on the slides. The awning controls for the rear and the rear garage are going to be inside this door here. Now the awning controls for over this big slide is going to be in the living room. So here on this slide out, the living room slide out, this is going to be your back of your refrigerator, your condensation line. If it drips, it's okay. Right to the right, you're going to have outdoor fridge. This fridge ain't going to work unless you're hooked to shore power. Just remember that. You got the stove here. This stove, we'll just pull it out. You'll have to use a regular candle lighter to light it. It does not have a power igniter. Here's your door for this slide out. These steps will just fold. You'll open the door. The steps will fold up and go in, and then you'll shut the door. This slide, right in front of this slide out, you're gonna have two JBL speakers. You're gonna have a JBL system that has 3 different zones. I'll walk through you on that when we get to the audio inside. Right here is gonna be your water heater bypass switch. Right in front of it, you're gonna have battery disconnect. Here's your other 30-pound LP tank. Regulator is going to be right here. Now that regulator has a little black knob there. That little black knob, if it's facing forward, you're using the tank right here. Point it to the rear, you're going to use the other side tank. It is not an automatic, it is a manual. Let's go ahead and go inside as you would if you're going to open up your unit, which these steps would be in this door. We're going to just go in this rear door here. This rear door, and then you're gonna look straight up. So there's a slide out control there. That's gonna open your living room slides, which is gonna be this big one here with the steps on it, and this one. So this will be, again, the first button you'll open up and the last button you'll close. So any light switch in your camper not labeled is lights. That's all it is. Now these lights back here, they control the lights on the outside as well as these two. The ones right here on this little, underneath the little loft, are manual lights. They have the buttons in the center. So you got your 2 awning controls there. One for the outside on the side, one for the rear. Bed lift control. This bed lift control will control this system here. Now to use this bed, to get the bed down, you have to use the couch here to guide the bed down. That couch is the only thing on a chain system. So if this couch is down, you use that switch to bring the couch down to here, and you pull the pins on that bed, it's gonna fall and hit you in the head. it don't have a chain to slowly bring it down. So you're going to use the framing on this to bring it down. So right now we're in an all the way up position. There is this pin here. Try to get a good view. Has a little keychain ring on it. You got to pull that pin when the couch is up. There's one at each corner of the bed. So you're going to pull those 4 pins, and then you're going to use that switch to bring it down. And that's going to bring down the couch and the bed. Now when the bed's coming down, it's going to stop on these little pegs inside the track. Now you can adjust these little pegs to a height that you like that is more comfortable for that bed to be at. You'll have to adjust it at each rail so the bed will stop on an even slope. Now you got the 3 seasons doors when you got the porch out. These doors do lock. Recommend locking them during transport. Here in the rear to get on the loft up here are steps. These steps you just lift up and pull out, and then lift up and push in when you're done using them. Now this bathroom you can open up with the, if you're not going to use it, you can open it up and hook it right in front of that ladder there. And this bathroom door will actually shut even closer to the toilet. So you say you got another side-by-side or a 4-wheeler you need to get in here, just break down the door. There's little pegs that these go into, and now there's more room. You are hooked up for a washer and dryer setup. Right above it, you're gonna have a TV. The big items, TV, AC, microwaves. These big items are not gonna work unless you're hooked to shore power. Just remember that. Here, you're gonna have 3 thermostats throughout your unit. One, push mode 1 time to acknowledge it. Push mode twice. That's gonna go to the fan. Push mode 3 times, you're gonna go to AC. Push it 4 times, you're gonna go to heat. Push it again, and now it's off. Up and down to control the temp, of course. Going inside the back bathroom. Light switch is gonna be right to the right of the sink. Now we'll go into the kitchen. Here's your kitchen. We'll start right to the left of this kitchen, from when you're coming inside your garage door. Here you're gonna have 2 light switches here. Right below is gonna be fan controls. Those 2 light switches are gonna control the LED lights and the white lights above in your kitchen. Now these lights underneath here are all the push button ones. So there's a button in the center, push it. Microwave is going to be best indicator if you have shore power. If that microwave is up and running, you at least have 30 amps. If it's not, check your connection until you see that on. Right below it, you're going to have propane stovetop. This is going to work just like an outdoor grill. You're going to have the little knobs here that will go over the blue flame, and then you'll push and hold the igniter on the left side. That will ignite the propane. Right to the right here, you're going to have your keys around your sink here. Right below, you're going to have a white LED light. The light switch for that's going to be here. Now, the refrigerator is going to be a propane or shore power. You'll turn it on here. The green light will come on. Right now, it's only shore power only. As you see, there's 3 different modes here. Propane is just a drop, or a plug and a drop, or a straight plug. Now the left one, the plug and a drop, is going to be auto. So as soon as you connect shore power, it's going to take it off propane. Now as soon as if you have it down just on the plug only, you're only want to use it on shore power. You go to the drop, you only want to use it on propane. So that's up to you on how you want to run your fridge. Just push and hold and it'll turn off. The light for inside your cabinet here, that's going to be controlled right to the left. Here you got your living room area, entertainment area. So each of these slides have lights and LEDs on the top of them and on the sides. Now those LED lights are controlled by the switches that are actually right inside each of the slide outs. These are not controlled by the app. Just know when you have them on, you gotta turn them manually back off. They're both right before you go up the steps, one on each side. Here you got your 55-inch TV. Right below it, you're gonna have your JBL system. This JBL system, you got 3 zones. One's gonna be the living room, one's gonna be the garage, and one's gonna be outside. You can have them all on, one off, it doesn't matter. Up to your discretion. Right below it, you're gonna have your fireplace. This fireplace is the 30-inch. You do have the buttons just in case you lose the remote. It is a small remote, and you'll find your remotes for your TV, your fireplace, your audio inside your drawer inside the kitchen here. Now right to the right of your TV, you got this little cabinet. This little cabinet's gonna be right below your main panel. Right below it, you're gonna have, again, these are all gonna be lights. They're not labeled, so they're lights. The wing guard's gonna be if you have a Wi-Fi. Right below it, you're gonna have the two toggle switches here. This slide out is for the bedroom. Now you have to make sure that the door is in the open position when you're bringing that slide out in. Right to the right, you're gonna have your awning retract here. That's gonna be for that big awning. Right to the right of that, you're gonna have the awning light. Right below, it's gonna show you the power source that's coming in. So that will show you if it's 30, 50 amp feed that you're bringing into the camper. That will tell you what you can run. How many, like right now, you can run everything. You got 50 amps. Now you go down to 30, you're not gonna be able to run as much. So just kind of give it a glance to show you what's coming into the camper. Right above it, you're gonna have the one control digital system. Here, right above it will be the barcode you'll want to scan to get the app. You can control the lights, your leveling system, your generator, everything that you want to on here. All your slides, your awnings. You'll be able to do it off your cell phone. So if you got the app, you can link the app to the pad here. You got awning, generator, leveling, lighting, monitoring panel. That will tell you on your levels what the black tanks are full or empty. Slide outs here. That'll be like you'll see on